Hello, this is CAL's airline reservation system assignment. So here we have a menu for reserve a seat, getting the flight schedule and getting all the flight details. Once a passenger booked the tickets, we can see the passenger details and the ticket information. And as an admin perspective, if they want to add a new flights to the system, they can add those flights too. So let's go with the displaying the flights. As of now, I have added 3 flights. So these are all 3 flights. Flight number 1000, Emirates to Emirates Airways, source Seattle, Hyderabad, and available seats, and the departure date time, arrival date time, and the number of stops. Here the number of stops is if there is any stop transit when we go to the destination. For suppose when you're going to Seattle to Hyderabad, we can have a transit through Dubai or Singapore. Likewise, if we have any stops in the between, this number of stops represents that. So this is the one. So if you want to see the schedule, then we will get to know. For suppose I want to see the schedule of flight number 3000. So 2 is the flight schedule, and here the flight number is 3000. Now here is that. So this is a flight number. Airways is the Spice, source is New York, destination is Chennai, and available seat is 1. Departure date and time, arrival date and time, and the stops are 2. The stops are California, the duration is for 40 minutes, and the Singapore duration is for 30 minutes. So this is what the schedule of that particular flight. So let's reserve a seat. So let's try to look for flights available for today from Seattle to Hyderabad, and departure date is today's date, and the number of travelers only 1. So we have 2. One is Emirates Airways and another is a Jet Airways for today's. So please choose a flight number here, which flight you want to book. I want to book the first one, so I'm giving the flight number 1000. So we need to give the passenger info here, Leela, and the last name and the gender, email ID, and the address, 450 City, Redmond, State, Washington, and postal code is 9052, and my phone number. So see here, my seat is reserved, and they gave us the confirmation ID 7656. Here the confirmation ID is randomly generating. Once we book the ticket, we'll get the confirmation ID. So if you want to see the ticket details with this confirmation ID, we can see that through the user ticket information option. Here 5 is for user ticket information. It's asking for confirmation ID, so the confirmation ID is 7656. So this is my ticket information. This is the confirmation ID, my first name, last name, and source, destination. And here the seat number A0. This is also will be dynamically allocated. After we book the ticket, they'll be giving the seat number to us, as we will not have a scope to go and select the seat number. So it should be given by the system. So this is A0, and this is a flight number 1000, and this is the departure date and the time. Now if you want to see the passenger info here, this is the passenger for info, and it's asking for email ID. So here is the passenger in first name, last name, gender, address, and the postal code and the phone number. So this is it on the overview. So when it comes to the validation part, it will not allow us to enter the invalid date or a time, and it will not allow us to add the duplicate flights. For suppose here, if there is a new flight has been reduced and we want to add that flight to the system, so let's go to the 6. If I give the 1000 flight here, it says that flight number already exists, please enter the unique number. So as we already have 1000 flight, it's not allowing us to add the flight with the same number. Let's try to add another flight with a different number, maybe 4000. So now it will ask which airways. So Emirates, and source suppose is Seattle, and the destination is Hyderabad, and available seats 5, and the departure date maybe gives today's departure date, and the departure time maybe 12 in the morning, and the arrival date maybe the very next day we'll go reach, and arrival time maybe 12 again. The number of stops, this time there is no stops and it's a direct flight, so stops will be 0. So done. Now let's see if this flight is added or not. So let's get all the flight details here. 3. See, we got the Emirates Seattle to Hyderabad, number of seats available 5, and the source and the destination. The stops are 0. There are no stops here. And now someone else want to go and reserve the seat. Book a ticket, and they can book multiple tickets. So for suppose I want to book 3 tickets from Seattle to Hyderabad. Let's see. So I want to reserve a seat. So first one, enter the source Seattle, destination Hyderabad, and today's 2019, and number of travelers 3. It gave because number of available seats 3 and 5, that's why I got only 2 options, though I have 3 flights here for Seattle to Hyderabad on the same date. I'll get only 3 and 5 because the number of travelers is less than or equal to the available seats here. Let's choose 4000 here. Now it will ask the details of all 3 passengers, and it will book the reserve the seats and give us the confirmation ID. So let's quickly add the information for this passengers. Leela@test.com, and address some port 382, and the city Redmond, and then state Washington, and then postal code 98052, and the phone number some 425-319-9627, and again please enter the passenger info. This is the next passenger. So for suppose it's Naresh, CH, gender male, and the email ID naresh@naresh.com, and the address some 4580, and the city Bellevue, and the state Washington, and the postal code 98052, and the phone number 425-805-8010. Done. So we are booking the 3rd ticket now. So for suppose it's a Vihan, last name CH, gender male, email ID vihan@test.com, and then address some, and this is again Redmond, and then state Washington, postal code 98052, and the phone number 425-319-9627. Done. Seats are reserved with the confirmation ID 8570. Let's see the ticket information here. 58570. See, we got here. Let's see. So with this we got B0, B1, B2 seats, and with the same confirmation ID has been reserved for that particular flight. This is it about the airline reservation system. Thank you.